Hello, it's Florida Coasters here. I'm going to be talking about my predictions for Top Thrill Dragster. Of course, Top Thrill Dragster is an independent hydraulic launch coaster, formerly Top Thrill Dragster, and it's probably going to change its name. But let's talk about what I think will happen to Top Thrill Dragster when it reopens. What has happened to it? Now let's talk about the history. It originally opened in 2003, if I remember right, and it was formerly the world's tallest roller coaster, which is pretty cool, overall very marketable, and it then of course ran off. It was very unreliable up until 2021, when in August a metal piece flew off the ride and struck a woman, and has been closed since. We currently don't know what if the woman's okay, but we can assume that she is hopefully made a recovery from her severe injury from the metal piece. So let's now talk about what are the options for Cedar Point. So it's been very rumored recently that Zamperla, the roller coaster manufacturer, is going to be taking up the mantle of redoing Top Thrill Dragster and renovating it. When it was formerly originally made by Intamin, it looks like it will be keeping the top hat almost for sure. It will keep the top hat, and overall, it looks like something is going to change at least. Because the hydraulic launch they're probably going to get rid of. Almost all the track has been tore up, which is, not a very good sign for it staying the same. But we do know it will return at some point, which is a very, very good thing to know for a ride this beloved by visitors of Cedar Point. I never went on it because my one trip to Cedar Point was 2022, and of course it was closed. But I went to King.ca, and if there's anywhere near King.ca, yeah, for sure one of the best coasters. It is a phenomenal coaster. One of the most iconic, one of the most well-known coasters of all time, and a great coaster. Nothing, not top of all time, but a good coaster to say the least, and a great rush of adrenaline. But it sounds like the launch will be replaced with LSMs, and also Iron Dragon has had some of its tracker removed behind the station of Top Thrill Dragster, which makes me think that it will have a swing launch, a multipath launch, like something like on Pantheon, except not a airtime hill. That makes me think that will happen, which a lot of people have been predicting, which I agree with those people who have been predicting it, because it just makes sense in my opinion. It goes of course, bring something to the Top Thrill Dragster, and it goes and, it will be able to market it as something new almost, like a new edition, which is, very good for Cedar Point. Cedar Point would want to do that, so it would make sense for Cedar Point to add a spike. So let's look at some other possibilities. They just put in the LSMs. I don't think that'll happen just because I think they need to change it a little bit more. It sounds like they're going to be giving it a Formula 1 theme, which is, pretty cool. Which, this is unique. There hasn't been too many coasters themed to Formula 1. Or it could be themed to space. Either way, something like that. In their marketing, they said the new Formula of Thrill or something like that, which makes me assume it is a Formula 1 theme because it's a Top Thrill Dragster, dragster, Top Thrill Dragster theme, and then, they just changed the racing theme to F1, Formula 1. So that's what I'm going to assume. And it seems like, hopefully at least, it will be getting a spike and a LSM launch, which, the LSM launch, I'd much rather have a hydraulic launch, but hopefully it will be more reliable, which I think it will be. And let's talk about the last possibility. So in this last possibility, there'll still be the top hat, there will be the LSM launch, there will be the spike, there, but this last prediction, which I don't think will happen, like a 20% chance of happening. After the top hat, they also add like a few overbanks or something at least, which I think is a small possibility. I don't think it will happen. I wouldn't put money on it, but I think that is the option Cedar Point could take. But I'm going to predict a LSM launch and a multi-path launch, or which I think would be the biggest, best, and biggest, the most obvious option for Cedar Point. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully you guys see me, or hopefully you guys watch another video. So, peace.